What's happening, people? Hope you're all well. I'm in the cold and miserable UK, but we're going to make the most of it. It's cold, but it's actually a little bit warmer than I expected. So that's what the UK does. It tricks you into thinking it's really cold, and it gets a bit warmer, and then you end up finishing your journey a little bit hot and sweaty because you're overdressed. But anyway, so let me rephrase that question. Is never giving up enough to become successful? Because you hear it a lot, like, oh, never give up, and you'll get to where you want to get to. But, out here, we're about telling the truth. And, sometimes the truth can seem a bit depressing. Sometimes the truth can seem a bit negative. But sometimes we got to break the truth down. Sometimes truth is powerful. Is never giving up enough to be successful? Because you hear all these celebrities and sports athletes and musicians and all the lot saying that, and for me it's an interesting one. I personally don't think that never give up is the only thing you need. It's one of many things you need. I made another video, this is the last video I uploaded on this channel, that you gotta understand, a lot of things in life are about perspective. So if you got some guy who never gave up, didn't even really need to try that hard, to be honest with you, so his metal was never tested. His metal was never even tested that much. His determination was never really tested that much, and he became successful. Of course he's going to go on TV and say, yeah, never give up. Because the effort that he had to put in was kind of, I don't want to say minimal, and it's all relative to the person experiencing it. But, he compared to other people, he didn't have to try that hard. But he didn't give up, so fair play, he never gave up, and he became successful. So he's going to stand there on TV, pick up his award and tell you to never give up. But then you get person two, who tried their absolute hardest, like worked themselves to death, and no success. Maybe just as talented. So this is why you have to understand why people will say never give up, because the universe is a different story for everyone. Some people will not have to try that hard, but for them, because they didn't know the effort others had to put in, to them that is trying hard, and they see it as they tried hard, they never gave up, and they made it. That's their story. But overall, in my opinion, that's few and far between. That's a very slim number of people who all they needed was to never give up. And the thing is, they didn't know all the other things that were going for them. The universe was working for them in so many other ways that they didn't even realize. They didn't need to know. They didn't need to know the other ways that the universe was working in their favor. And they didn't notice because there was no need for them to notice. It was just a part of their circulation, what was occurring around them. But when things aren't working for you, you tend to have to use your brain and analyze things a little bit. So in my humble opinion, feel free to hit me up if you think I'm wrong about this, but never give up is only one of many things that needs to be happening in order for you to be successful. There are many different factors that need to be in your corner. One of them, and that is one you control, never give up. But there are also factors that are out of your control that need to be in your favor. And one of them, in my opinion, is luck. One of them is luck and circumstantial situation. Luck and circumstantial situation, and those two walk hand in hand. You're born into a rich family, that's luck, and that's circumstantial. That'll work in your favor most likely. If you aren't the most talented, but you meet the right person at the right time, you're a musician, you go to your favorite rapper's show, you're waiting for the main event, so you all go outside and you start spitting some bars and so-and-so's manager walks past and he signs you, that's a bit of luck. But little do you know, matey who was too ill to go to that show is actually better than you. But it was that one situation, and now my guy's making millions, and matey who's got more talent is working in a warehouse. That's how things pop off in the universe, you know. So luck, circumstantial evidence are all part of it, and never give up as well. But another thing that's part of it is put your face in as many scenarios as you can. That time you couldn't be bothered to go to wherever is the time when so-and-so was there, and that could have been the difference. You know, small margins, the small details make the big difference. So yeah, never give up is a big one, because never give up will mean that you're out here doing what you got to do. You know, you're chipping away. Never give up is like your baseline, like your chip away. But then there's also many other facets that come into it, such as luck, which you can't really control. There is one thing you can control, and that is to put yourself in as many different scenarios for your talent to be exposed. That's one you can control. Don't get me wrong, we're all human. If you're in bed and you're dying, don't go to that show, wherever. You know, you gotta be realistic about it. But 1 second. Oh, sorry. What's up? Yeah, I'm blogging, innit? Blogging. Yeah, man. Have a good day, guys. Yeah. You know, like. So yeah, man. Just where was I at? So yeah, like circumstantial evidence is one of them. Evidence, man. This ain't an investigation. Circumstance and luck, big part of it. Never give up. You know, that's a big one. That's like your baseline. And also putting yourself in as many different situations as possible. But I'm gonna keep it real out here. Never giving up is not enough to be successful on its own. Anyone who tells you that is lying to you or doesn't really understand. And that's okay. You know, we're all ignorant to something. But yeah, like don't get yourself scammed out here, because don't get yourself scammed out here, you know. Because if you listen to everything that a lot of these famous people and celebrities are telling you, you will feel scammed, because the universe is working in their favor a lot of the time. Now, I'm not saying it's not working in your favor, but you gotta understand, like, the 1% is not the 99%. Small margins, you know, small details make a big difference. So, in my opinion, you know, and I want to end off this video just by saying nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. I spoke about this in my last video. Nothing is guaranteed. So you go out here and you put your heart and soul into the universe, in your passion, your business, your music, your I don't know, your business, like whatever your business is. It could be a hair salon, it could be a boxing gym, it could be a normal gym, it could be retail. You try and open your own supermarket, your chain of supermarkets, chain of restaurants, and it doesn't pop off even though you had every single ingredient it took for it to pop off. You know, you gotta understand nothing is guaranteed. You know, you could put your heart and soul into it, and then the universe is like, yeah, so what? And then my guy, you know, could put half your effort in, become a billionaire, go on TV and be like, yeah, never give up. Yeah, but you have to understand nothing's guaranteed. We're all got a different stories in store for all of us, and you can't take it too personal. Life is just a game. Like, don't take it too personal. Relax, enjoy, take joy where you can, man. Don't take it too seriously. Don't hate on people more successful than you. That will close doors. And have a backup plan as well. That's the one I never listened to when I was younger. Have a backup plan that's a kind of more certified, a bit more safe. Safe is less reward but less loss. But safe will still, you know, if safe is your insurance policy, you know, you're trying to open up a chain of restaurants, but you work in finance, nothing wrong with that. If anything, the finance, that might even help you. So yeah, just keep in mind the backup plan. Never give up, and is never giving up too much. Is never giving up enough to be successful. In my opinion, no, you need more than that. But you need more than that. But you know, you don't know unless you try. History favors the bold. And with that, see you on the next one.